Check, 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 check. And welcome, everyone, to Yost Center here on the campus of Hesston College. Rusty Witcher with you, soon to be joined by Chris Franz and maybe even Mike Wallace. Chris running a little bit late. He had to stuff food in his kid's mouth, which, kids have to eat. That's how it goes. So with the starting lineup today, we're going to have a conference matchup between Highland and Hesston. And the Larks coming in with the 0-7 mark, Highland 4-3. This is the fifth-ranked Scotty team in the country. They are solid, and Jeff Jacobs told me before the game, they're angry. So we'll see what the Scotties have and line up the starters for the Scotties. Number 5, a 5'4 freshman guard from Lee Summit, Missouri, Tiana Gibson. Number 10, a 6'1 sophomore forward from Ankara, Turkey, Tuana Dinch. Number 12, a 5'6 sophomore guard from League City, Texas, Keandra White. Number 22, a 5'11 sophomore forward from Kansas City, Missouri, Deja Purnell. And number 23, a 5'10 sophomore guard from Mozambique, Africa, Stefania Chizania. Oh, I'm butchering that now. Chizania. I'll get it right eventually. Bear with me. Head coach of the Scotties, B.J. Smith. Assisted by Bradford Zinn and Justice Daniel. Starting lineup for the Larks tonight. As I'll get my everything ready to go. While I'm getting everything ready to go, you can text us at 620-217-1465. And we're being joined here by my compadres. I'll get the third headset out for Mike. It's a bit ratty, but we'll go with it. Starting lineup here for the Larks. A 5'5 sophomore guard from Midwest City, Oklahoma, Denasia Jeffers. Number 12, a 5'5 freshman guard from McKinney, Texas, Paris Rawls. Number 21, a 5'11 sophomore forward from Hugo, Oklahoma, Malaya Bray. Number 22, a 5'10 freshman forward from Bel Air, Kansas, Lexi Salmons. And number 24, a 6'1 sophomore forward from Otis, Colorado, the double-double machine herself, Essence Tolson. So I've been joined by Chris. I think he's here.
I am here. I finally made it.
And compadre Mike Wallace is also here. Mike making a debut. Hi, Mike.
Good afternoon.
So here we go, Larks and the Scotties. Chris and Mike here, I've been printing you guys off some information.
Well, that only helps if we can actually read. So.
Well, there's that. Again, you guys are a fan of the Scotties, fan of the fan of the Larks, text us. So we want to hear from you. And we are ready to rock and roll. Essence Tolson, guys, set the single season record for rebounds in a season last week on Saturday, or on Thursday, that is. Ball in the air, and the tip controlled by the Larks. Denasia on the far side. Denasia forces the shot up, turns it over. Here come the Scotties quickly. And like we said, this is a Scotty team that is angry. They're not used to being 4-3 in the conference. As right there, Dinch has it. And she misses from close. McKenzie comes in for the rebound, and here comes Denasia one more time. Oh, McKenzie making the start rather than Malaya. Did not see that. Apologize. Paris has it tipped. Highland comes down with it. Run out the other way. White racing underneath, and White scores. And just like that, Highland on the board with the first 2 points of the contest. Larks turn it over. Highland with it again. White giving off on the far side. Purnell lets the three go. It's up. It's good. Highland quickly out in front, 5-0. 9:06 to go. And timeout taken here by the Larks. Talk things over. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
That happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
Then. Oh, just kidding. And welcome back here to Yost Center on the campus of Hesston College. As Dinch misses inside. And here come the Larks trailing 5-0. 8:52 to go. As they give it up to Denasia on the far side. Down low, McKenzie. McKenzie pulls the trigger, the jumper up and good. McKenzie knocks down the jumper as she got the surprise start. I was told differently, so apologize. Dinch backing out White. On the far side, Chiziani. Down low, back to Dinch. The three on the near side, up, and it's good. And this Highland team can shoot the basketball as evidence. That's Purnell's second three, guys. 8-2 our score, just under 2 minutes. As Denasia, or Paris driving here, and the ball out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. We're cleaning up something on our scoreboard really quickly. Essence to bring it in, and Essence lobs it back, and that's picked up by Chiziani. Ahead on the run on the far side. Gibson up and good, and Highland all over the Larks at this point, 10-2. And Malaya will be checking in at the next dead ball. They dump it out. Highland, or the Larks turn it over again. Far side, Chiziani down low. They swing it back out as Dinch eyed the three, and the three from the near side up, and that's a little bit short. And rebound tracked down by McKenzie. And McKenzie will work against the relentless Scotty defense. This game was slated for a 1 o'clock start, but there was some miscommunication, and so it got pushed back to 1:30. Allowed Mike and Chris to play in the woods some more.
I think we had enough of that, Highland.
As the three here from the near side by McKenzie up and good. McKenzie has all 5 Lark points, and the Larks cut the lead in half with 7:13 to go. Dinch skips it back to the near side. Thank you, Jared.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that. Chiziani back out on top to Gibson. Gibson down low, and that is up and good by Dinch, and Highland just cutting through the Lark defenders. Taken away again, Larks turn it over again. The first time these two teams met was earlier in January. The three misses, long rebound tracked down by the Larks. Paris back to Lexi. Lexi lets fly the three, and that three crawls off the side of the rim. Back comes Highland. And a timeout taken by B.J. Smith, and the Scotties will be back after this on the Lark Network.
That happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront.
And welcome back here to Yost Center. 6:34 to go here.
Looks like we have our first substitution of the day.
Malaya checking in. Larks in a 2-3. They'll go right down to Dinch. The three from straight away, up and good for Gibson. And that's 6 field goals now for the Scotties, 3 threes and 3 twos. Scotties defenders all over the Larks at this point. Essence here on the near side. Essence swings it to Malaya. Malaya couldn't hang on to it, and a fight for the loose ball. And the possession arrow will go to the Scotties on the alternating possession arrow. 6:05 to play. First quarter here from Yost Center. Mike, are you a fan of quarters in women's basketball, or are you halves?
You know, I'm okay with the quarters for the women's game. It gives a little more break so they can set up their offense and their defense and talk about what's going on.
Chiziani cutting to the hoop, and she scores. She's the leading scorer for the Scotties on the season. And actually leads the conference in scoring as well. Malaya driving all the way in, off the glass, up and good. Malaya cuts her way to 2. And the Larks trail by 10.
Highland looks like they're bringing in a fresh 5 here.
Chiziani scores, and a pack of Scotties about to check into the ballgame. Larks turn it over once again. As Chiziani goes in and scores one more time. She has 6. As the Larks roll it again and turn it over. So turnovers plaguing the Larks one more time. And Highland out on top. Gibson, far side, wiggling her way down to the 3 here on the near side by Dinch. Missing, and that will go out of bounds. And that will send some substitutions into the game.
With the weather outside, it looks like a wholesale change in a hockey game.
A lot, yeah, up and over the boards. As Randall, Hines, Turner, Ames, and Bonway checking in the game. 21-7, Larks trailing by 2 touchdowns. McKenzie lets the 3 go. Her 3 misses. That rebound out of bounds over towards the concession stand for some refreshment. So we've referenced hockey. We've referenced football. Let's see how many sports we can reference in the flow of the game.
Does woodcutting count as a sport? Because if so, we could come up with something.
Pro lumberjacking does.
Pro lumberjacking.
Pro lumberjacking does.
I could have used a couple of them today.
Down low, Highland has it. Randall kicks it back on top, all the way on the far side to.
Well, they just went around the horn on that pass.
I like it. A foul whistled on the 3-pointer. And the foul will be charged to Essence. And that will send Armani Turner at the free throw line to shoot the first free throws of the contest. Free throw up and good. Turner knocks the free throw down. Armani Turner, a 5'9" freshman from Chicago, Illinois. Second free throw coming up.
Russ, did you just say the Chicago, Illinois?
The Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
I did.
Just making sure your headset's working right.
Free throw is short. Hey, good afternoon. Coach Smith's brother here, wishing both teams good lucks and inquire an injury-free game. P.S. Do they manufacture Dixon mowers there from Jack? No, Jack, they don't. They manufacture Hustler mowers and also Big Dog mowers at XL, along with Agco Farming Equipment, home of the Heston Swather. and the greatest high school mascot. Maybe I'm partial on my Swather. Down low they go to Ames. Ames kicks it back on top. They work it all around to Hines. She'll try her hand at a three. It misses, and the rebound pulled down by Essence. Malaya snaps the pass ahead to Hannah. Hannah backs out. Malaya down low again, and that's taken away by the Scotties. And Erin Randall will bring the ball up the floor. She's a freshman from Houston. Bonway on the far side. And they'll reset the Scotties with 13 on the shot clock. Scotties leading 23-9. And the shot by Randall misses. Randall gets it back. Shot clock resets, and the Scotties very patient one more time. They feed it down low. And they'll kick it back on top to Hines. The runner misses, and the rebound tipped around and finally pulled in by Malaya.
Hard-fought rebound she won there.
Yeah.
Denasia bumped right there, and the Larks turn the ball over again as it's Janaya Davis checking in. Again, you guys a fan of the Scotties, fan of the Larks, we'd love to hear from you. 620-217-1465. We actually put that number up on screen. I was going to put Chris's number up on screen to see what he was going to do if he started getting a bunch of texts. You never know. We could make that happen.
Yeah, but then that's just out there for public information. That's no good.
Davis scores. Chris is our golf coach here. I'm going to be teaching simple science at some point, supposedly.
Very, very, very simple.
How to tie fishing knots. Malaya working on the far side, picking up her dribble, giving back to McKenzie, and McKenzie backs out to Denasia with 10 on the shot clock. 25-9, Larks trailing. They do it down low, and that's tipped away, and Larks turn it over again as Hines on the far side finding Turner. They go down low again to Ames. Ames turns it over. A minute and a half to go, and then Malaya has her pocket picked. And the Thievery will give the ball back to the Scotties. Hines on the far side to Turner. They'll play catch, and around the perimeter they go. Down low as Davis slipped behind the defender. She scores. And it's 27-9 with a minute 10 to go. Larks trailing by 18. With a minute, Malaya in trouble and has poked away by Bonway. Bonway, a freshman from Nigeria. Chris, that's in Africa.
Yes, it is.
Nigeria?
Yes.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
Putting me on the spot. I've been to Africa. I know.
We're going to test your geographical knowledge.
Oh, boy.
Get ready.
Keep it in Kansas. Except for Western Kansas. I tend to lose things there.
Yeah, that's true. You do. You do. People. People. You lose people in Western Kansas. 27-9 as they feed Essence down low. Essence can't hang on to it. Turn it over. Oh, no. Tipped away by Davis. Will stay with the Larks with 5 on the shot clock. Kind of like on a day like today, only it was blowing a lot more. They lob it back. Malaya catching, and she's not aware of the shot clock. Malaya will dribble it out, and that'll be a shot clock violation on the Larks. 27-9 as the Larks trail here. Mike, you ever been left in a blizzard?
You know, Rusty, I tend to hunt with people that care about me. So, no.
Yeah, just wondering.
Well, it looks like I'm never hunting with Mike.
As Turner turns the corner back to Hines. Here on the near side. They give it back. White checked in. The jumper in traffic. Up and good for Keandra White. And the Larks trail by 20, 29-9. Larks turn it over again, and White with the left hand, too strong, followed by Davis, the basket good, and Davis will have the chance at the three-point play.
The old-fashioned way,
The old-fashioned way, yeah, absolutely. Love My Lady Scotties baskets from Coach B.J. Smith's wife. So, glad to hear from the Scotty fans tuning in. Davis will be at the free throw line to shoot. And then chance to complete the 3-point play, or now, as they say, the and one. Kids in their lingo.
Kids in their lingo.
That shot misses.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
That shot misses a foul on the rebound on Highland. And Davis whistles for her first. What were you going to say, Chris?
It's gone now. The words, the pearls of wisdom that come from this mouth.
No, that's your train of thought just derailing.
Something else that he left somewhere. Rusty.
Ouch. Ouch.
Malaya cuts in and travels with 1.5 to go.
I don't know, but I see a chainsaw accident in somebody's future this afternoon.
Well played, Mike. Well played.
Yeah.
I like that. I appreciate it.
Okay, so that's all we have for Mike. You can go ahead and take the headset off and get out of here.
The baseball pass ahead, tipped Essence has it, and that will do it into the first quarter. Highland 31, Larks 9. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
It happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront because of different discoveries in genetics and chemistry. I have a professor that's passionate about it. It helps me kind of realize the potential of the field.
What are problems that you, as you grow up as students, are going to have to deal with? And the more informed you can be, the better prepared you're going to be. There's this constellation of different interests that students often have and are able to move out and head in different directions.
Hesston College was the best decision that I could have made for the first 2 years of college. I'm a go-getter, a thinker, I like to be challenged, and I'm getting all that here at Hesston. I'm living in a mod with people from all around the world, which is feeding my thirst for a broader worldview. I'm on a first-name basis with my teachers, which is really emphasizing this community that is so present.
I got this. And welcome back here to Yo Center on the campus of Hesston College. Fresh 10 minutes, and the Larks trailing by 22 as the Larks toss it away, and I think that'll actually go down as a shot attempt because they hit the rim off the tip. Highland with it. They're back to their original starting five, and that's kicked. It'll stay right here. So it looks like Mike said, that Highland comes in and they send 5 players in at about the 5-minute mark. And this will bring, they've got a little bit, they rotate 11. All 11 are playing. Shijani in the corner here. Back to Bonway. They work it all the way around. And I think, Chris, you've got the numbers, don't you, of what Highland has average-wise for the women. They have 4 scores in double figures.
Yes, absolutely. Highland is very...
The 3 up and good from Tuana Dinch.
Highland is very, very patient on their offense. They will wait and wait and wait until they get the shot they want.
But they're also not afraid to go out and transition and get down the floor.
And that's kind of a double threat. You don't know if they're going to take off on you or if they're going to slow it down and work their offense.
They are number 5 in the country. They're 4-3 in the conference with a 20-4 record, and 3 of their 4 losses have come in conference. And that's tough because conference is ridiculous.
Yes, absolutely.
KCK's leading the pack, and they're number 4 in the country as Lindsay Manuel cans a 15-footer. First basket of the quarter for the Larks, coming in just the 9-minute mark. She's got it back and out all the way over to Dinch, and now they'll give it up to Bonway. Back on top, Gibson. They find Dinch. Dinch goes with the left hand, but he tries a right-hand shot. Rebound tipped around. Loose ball yanked down by the Scotties. So the ball at the 3. Up and good, and Gibson buries the 3.
That was long. She was well behind the three-point line. And they are on fire from 3 today, boys.
Yeah.
37-11, Larks trailing, and the double team coming. Here's that pressure we've talked about, Chris, as Paris has it nearly stripped away. Larks only with 8 today. Kadrea and Naomi are on the shelf. 8:12 to go. Hannah will toss it in. Hannah gives it to Lindsay. And Paris trying to feed Essence down low, guarded by Dinch, but Essence scores anyway. Her first basket of the ball game, guys. She's averaging a double-double, 13 and 13. As Dinch drains the three, and it's 40-13 with 7:46 to go. That one taken away by Gibson. Gibson racing in and scores with the right hand. And a 30-second timeout taken. That'll give me a chance to get a text message I have here. Let's go Larks from Paris Rawls' mom and dad, Joe and Lisa McCrae, watching McKinney, Texas. Now we'll take the break. I want to see how Chris can do that while he's got food in his mouth. I want to see if he can do that quickly.
That happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront because of different discoveries in genetics and chemistry. I have a professor that's passionate about it.
And welcome back.
Thanks,
since,
Chris.
Rusty's over there doing something.
You've got the computer. You can tell me when the ad break's over.
No, I'm gonna let you suffer in silence.
Kind of like you out in Dodge City when it's freezing.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't around you. So I
I
don't
know
if you were
weren't.
loud or quiet.
Gibson the run out the other way, and she scores. 44-13. Gibson now with 12. And Malaya on the far side, and that deflected, but a foul's going to be whistled on Highland. Deja Purnell picks up her first personal foul. She canned a couple threes in the first quarter. McKenzie checking in. Seven to play here in our first half. As they feed it down low, and that's taken away again. Off to the races the other way. And Hines Turner backs away. Gibson on the far side, down low to, and that three by Gibson will go up and over. That might be one of the first threes they've missed this afternoon.
They haven't missed many. No, it's the first three they've missed here in the second quarter.
It hit 6. 44-13, 6.5 to go. As Malaya working. And Malaya has it taken away. Run out by Gibson the other way. Gibson spins her way, gives off to Dinch. Dinch can't hang on to it, and Dinch turns it over. Dinch is from on Ankara. Chris, do you know where that is?
That would be a negatory Ghost Rider.
I believe that's
pattern
Turkey.
is full.
Turkey, Mike.
Turkey,
Turkey's
isn't it?
on. Yeah, it's from Turkey. Yeah.
You cheated.
No.
You told him.
No, I didn't tell him.
No. You cheated.
No. Mike's smart. As the run out the other way, up and good by Turner.
He'd have to be if he doesn't hunt with me.
It's that Oklahoma State education, Chris.
Oh, well, that'll do
Paid
it.
for by T. Boone Pickens.
There we go.
46-13, under 6 to go. McKenzie lobs it to Malaya. Malaya catching almost on the baseline, but muscles a shot up. A fight for the loose ball, and Purnell will pick up the foul as she's battling with Essence.
Highland's playing a very aggressive defense this afternoon, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hannah checking in the lineup. 46-13, 5:50 to play. There's also indoor soccer going on over here at the Campus Activity Center. That shot missing, rebound, Denasia. Denasia dumps it down to Lexi, and that is swatted out of there.
Looked like a good volleyball spike there.
Did.
We're going to get all these sports worked in
I like
this,
it.
this
I like
first
it.
half here.
I like it. As they roll that down, it's taken away. And here come the Scotty's on the run out. Chiziani up and good. And it's 48-13 with under 5.5 to go. Larks are going to take time. Maybe that's taken away by Chiziani. Full timeout taken by the Larks. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this on the Lark Network.
That happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront because of different discoveries in genetics and chemistry. I have a professor that's passionate about it. It helps me kind of realize the potential of the field.
What are problems that you, as you grow up as students, are going to have to deal with? And the more informed you can be, the better prepared you're going to be. There's this constellation of different interests that students often have and are able to move out and head in different directions.
Hesston College was the best decision that I could have made for the first 2 years of college. I'm a go-getter, a thinker, I like to be challenged, and I'm getting all that here at Hesston. I'm living in a mod with people from all around the world, which is feeding my thirst for a broader worldview.
And welcome back here to Yost Center. Chris trying to throw me under the bus one more time.
I try every day.
Coach Smith's wife saying that Oklahoma is God's country, but everyone knows that OU is God's team. They're big. They're big OU fans.
Wow, shots fired. Let me tell you a little bit about Mike Wallace.
Remind her that OU stands for Other University. Oklahoma.
And that taken away, we're not getting into the Big 12 discussion here. Oh, wow.
No, Mrs. Smith, we support both universities in Oklahoma. So.
And here comes Mike's line change, a full team coming over.
Something you should know about Mr. Wallace sitting next to me is if he could, his house would be black and orange.
Yes, it would. most of the decorations inside
everything.
We can arrange that when he's out of town.
He wouldn't care. He'd be happy. Are you kidding me?
What would Mrs. Wallace think of that?
Now, she may be a little upset.
Denasia lets a three go, and
Hey,
Denasia
good
knocks
shot.
a three down. And that'll be the first three the Larks have hit in 55 minutes, as they did not hit a three against MCC on Thursday night.
Oh, we had one in the first half, didn't we, Russ?
Oh, yeah.
first quarter?
Thank you.
That's
wow.
all right.
It's
been a long time since there, though.
So when McKenzie draws a foul, she'll shoot two. These will be the first free throws of the contest for the Larks. And the foul was whistled to Keandra White. White picks up her second personal foul. So 4:22 as the freshman from Texas. Free throw a little strong. Larks softball down in Texas. Larks baseball went to Oklahoma today to avoid the weather. They were supposed to play a 4-game set against Highland Community College. Not this one, but the one from Illinois. But Highland Community College from Illinois did not want to try and navigate the weather, and rightfully so.
It's been a rough winter for weather, that's for sure.
Kenzie makes the second free throw. And Davis driving in. Giving back, skip pass on the far side to Hines, whose shot is rejected by Essence.
Good active hands there by Esses.
It's 48-17 with 4 minutes to go here in our first half. Down low to Davis. Davis shot short. Davis gets a follow. Essence blocks the rebound, but they stick back up and good for Randall. And now the Larks trailing by 33. McKenzie here on the near side working against the zone pressure. Hannah dials up from deep, missing rebound. Davis, here come the Scotties working right to left or east to west, whichever you prefer. They go down low to Ames. Ames, shot up and good. So Hines and Bonway are the only two Scotties who have yet to score. As Lexi trying to turn the corner, tipped McKenzie, catching, shooting, three, long. And the rebound hauled in by Highland, and the pack of Scotties off to the races. They work the ball all the way around to the perimeter, and the three is short, but the rebound yanked down by Davis and then just taken away by Essence. Essence said, no, that ball is mine. It's in my meadow. I'm taking it away.
It's been like that all season.
Has. Denasia trying to turn the corner to Essence. That's poked away by Davis, and that ball out of bounds off of the Scotties. And it will be Lark basketball. Malaya Bray checks back in the lineup for the Larks. And Bonway, Lisa Bonway from Nigeria, the freshman, checking in. And a little miscommunication as to who was coming out. Denasia works on the far side. 8 on the shot clock for the Larks. Denasia not aware of it, and it'll be a shot clock violation on the Larks. Another turnover. .227 to go. Oh, getting text, Mike, you'll appreciate this. Coach Smith's wife graduated from Oklahoma State, so they're house divided.
Yes, they are.
Or family divided. For sure, excuse me. Feed it down low here to Ames. They go back down to Davis. Davis with a little baby hook up and good. Janiyah Davis now with 8. 54-17 with 1:54 to go. Denasia working against the pressure, down to Essence. Essence works against Davis, and an offensive foul on Essence. Essence picks up number 2. (54-17). With 1:39 to go. Bonway here on the set near side. Back on top, they skip it back to Bonway. She'll try a 3. Her 3 short, rebound to Essence. Essence ahead to Malaya. Malaya trying to call the offense out. Now lobs it back to McKenzie. That's poked away and out of bounds off of Highland. Denasia working. Essence giving up here on the near side. Malaya, quick 15-footer, and that's good. Malaya knocks down her second basket of the contest. And under a minute to go. As they give it back. Highland very patient, like you said, Chris, and they dump it down to Davis, and left hand up and good for Davis. Davis has 10. The Larks trailing 56-19. Malaya here on the near side. Malaya trying to drive all the way down, feeds Essence. Essence in traffic, and the shot up and good. Essence now with 4. Larks trailing by 39. 17 seconds to play in the quarter. And they give it up here on the near side. 4 seconds to go. Bonway, the teardrop floater, no good, and we'll go to the half. At the end of the first half, Highland 58, Larks 19. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network for the start of the second half. And welcome back here to halftime of our game. Hey, Mike, this is for you. Congratulations to Oklahoma State University legend coach Eddie Sutton on his Hall of Fame nomination.
Yeah. Eddie deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that.
Career ended a little rough, but he was a good coach.
He was a great coach. Actually, unfortunately, I did not get a chance to meet him when he was at Hutchinson recruiting Aaron Petway when I was over there going to school, but I did get to talk to him at one of the Jayhawk Conference Division I tournaments when we were sitting in the press row. So, good guy.
And got to meet Coach Sutton at a wedding.
Okay.
One of my friends married one of his grad assistants, and he came down to the wedding, him and his son, and got to meet him there. So.
Chris, we're talking about basketball coach Eddie Sutton. He coached at Oklahoma State.
I got you.
You just looked a little lost.
I know. It's Oklahoma basketball. That's why I'm lost.
Down low to Dinch. You can't score from close. We had some halftime stats here. Highland shooting 65% for the first half. Larks shooting 52%. But the Larks have turned the ball over 26 times. McKenzie here on the near side. And Harris works with 13 on the shot clock. Highland in man-to-man pressure. Malaya, the quick release jumper from 15. That rebound pulled down. I mean, the Larks out-rebounded the Scotties 14-9 in that first half. That's because both teams were sizzling from the floor. They're working all the way over on the far side. The three will be short. Rebound tracked down by Paris. Paris will push. Paris trying to set this offense up. Here to McKenzie. McKenzie, she'll try the jumper. McKenzie's jumper up and good. And Kenzie now with 8, and she leads the Larks offense. Here on the near side, and a timeout taken by head coach B.J. Smith. We'll take it with him back after this on the Lark Network.
That happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is
And welcome back here to Yost Center. 8:46 to go. Larks trailing 56-23. They give it up here on the near side, and that is Keandra White. The three will not drop for Highland. Rebound pulled in by Dinch. Backs out. And Dinch on the far side again. A little ball fake. Dinch, the running jumper. You're almost a Euro step, but not quite. Dinch scores. And it's 58-23. The first basket of the second half for the Scotties. And Paris feeding Malaya. Down to Essence. Essence up and good. And Essence scores her 6th point of the contest.
First couple possessions for the Larks, they've looked very, very good. Patient running their offense and getting some good looks for sure.
As Ames stepped out of bounds and the Scotties turned it over. They had 5 turnovers in the first half. Scotties had 16 steals. But we've only seen 6 free throws attempted total in this contest. Malaya on the far side, and a foul whistled away from the basketball. And a foul charge to Erin Randall. Randall picks up her first. Davis from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, checking into the game.
That's in the U.S., Chris.
McKenzie, the three from straight away, will not drop, and the rebound hauled in by Ames.
Glad people can't see me cry over the airwaves.
Shiziani kicks it back out. The three from straight away doesn't drop. Ames has it tipped, saved by the Scotties. No, out of bounds, they said. Armani Turner was out of bounds.
Scotties have gotten a little cold from three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, they were 6 of 13 in that first half. Mike and I had a nice stat sheet. Chris had a map drawn for him of
A little geography lesson, that's all.
where he was in relation to where I was in that blizzard that he left me in. Lark's travel.
Technically, I didn't leave you there.
Technically, you
I
forgot me.
forgot you there. There's a difference.
Either way, in a blizzard, I was cold.
And abandoned.
We even left you by a bunch of hay bales. You could have just used those for shelter.
It was 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah. It was a big stack of hay bales.
Wind chill was minus 900.
Oh, please. It's only minus 800.
Davis muscles her shot up. That does not drop in the rebound. Tipped. Saved by Essence, but Essence tosses it away.
The words polar vortex come to mind, but, just saying.
I remember it well. I could only walk one way, south. 58-25. Larks trailing here by 33. Davis here near side. And a foul whistled on Highland. And the foul was charged to Turner. Turner picks up her first personal foul. McKenzie here on the near side. Chris back on top. 6.5 to go. Hannah has it go right through her wickets and out of bounds. Third turnover here by the Larks in this third quarter. 29 for the game. Down low to Davis. Davis gives up. And Shiziani commits the turnover with the double dribble. Lexi and Denasia checking back in. (58-25) with 6:16 to play in the third. Malaya on the far side. Essence at the elbow. Malaya works her way down. Shot will not drop, and the rebound tipped around. Fight, loose ball. Malaya on the floor. Passes from the backside. McKenzie's three, well strong. That will go down the ball. Loose, and a tie-up. Possessioner will stay with the Larks, with 20 on the shot clock. Bodies flopping around like freshly caught fish. As McKenzie to toss it in. McKenzie turns it over on the 5-second call. No one was open. (58-25), 5:49 to go. As they give it up to Hines. Hines to Davis. Davis down low, stripped away by Essence, but reeled in by the Scotties. They kick it out. 10 on the shot clock. The three from Davis. Davis three will not drop. Essence with the rebound. Essence trying to step through, and Essence has it taken away. And that shot up and good by Chizanye.
Larks playing a little tougher defense here in the second half. That's only the second basket. First 5 minutes of the third quarter.
Malaya quick release jumper up and good. It's a three. Malaya knocks a three down. Malaya now with 9 to lead all Lark scores. Near side. Davis off the glass, up and good. Davis now with 12. She joins Gibson as the two leading scorers for Highland with 12 points apiece. 4.5 to go. Malaya trying to set this offense up. Larks very short-handed. They only have 8 dressed today as Lexi's 3 will crawl off. Chizani with the rebound. Giving back. As the leading scorer in the conference, Chiziani gives it up. Davis, though, shot missing from the elbow. Essence with the rebound. Chiziani averaging 17.6 a game. I think Davis is right there close, isn't she, Chris? You've got the stats right there.
Yep, she's getting there.
17.
Choice for
Highland. Chizani averages 17.6 and Davis 17.
17, yep.
That ball tipped away out of bounds. So Davis on her way, she has 12. She's 5 away from her average as Malaya feeds Lexi. Lexi low block. Lexi shot blocked, but a foul is whistled on Dinch, I believe. Check that foul was whistled on Hines. And that'll send Lexi to the stripe for the Larks, only the second trip to the free throw line today for the Larks. We haven't seen a lot of free throws shot, even attempted here. And Lexi knocks the first free throw down. Aaron Randall checks back in the lineup for the Scotties.
It's only the fourth, going to be the 4th free throw coming up for the Larks here today.
And Lexi misses 1 of 2. She has her first point of the contest. 62-29, a low-scoring quarter here. Three and a half to go. They lob it back on top. Gibson, her 3, short. And rebound pulled in by Lindsay. Lindsay ahead to Malaya. Malaya will bring the ball up the floor. Far side tipped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Larks with 3:23 to go. Malaya to bring it in and looking. Down low, that's taken away by Gibson almost, but Gibson out of bounds. Malaya will throw it in from the far corner. Down where the construction is taking place, next year Yosemite Center will have a facelift. As Paris back to Malaya. Malaya, her 3 well strong on the rebound right in the hands of Dinch. Malaya trying to take it away, and that's tipped off of Malaya and out of bounds. Will stay with the Larks.
Stop. Protect the paint. Protect the paint.
As they key it in the corner. Dinch eyeing that 3. The 3 from Chizanyi is good. She now has 13, and it's 65-29. Malaya working. Malaya driving in. Her floater will not go. Chizanyi with a rebound. Outlet pass far side to Turner. Turner gives it back to Gibson. They give it back up, and Highland working. Highland very patient, looking for the shot they want. Chiziani tries the shot. She tries the 3. It doesn't drop. Fight for the loose board. Rebound pulled in. Here come the Larks. Paris on the run out. Paris all the way in. Weaves her way in, but a foul whistled, and Paris will shoot a pair. Gibson picks up her first personal foul. Paris at the free throw line where she will shoot a pair. The free throw good for Paris. Essence checks back in the lineup. Bonway also back in the lineup for Highland. Second free throw coming up for Paris. That free throw, good for Paris. Paris knocks down both free throws. So Paris with her first 2 points of the contest. 65-31. Larks trailing by 34 here. 2:04 to go here, third quarter. From the hallowed hardwoods of Yost Center. Inch gives off. Chiziani, scoop shot up and in. Chiziani. And Lindsay can't hang on to it. Larks turn it over on the far side. .142 to go. As they'll give it up here. A deep three by Dinch off the side of the rim. Essence tips it around, corrals the rebound. Giving up to Paris. Under a minute and change to go here, third quarter. One almost taken away and does by Gibson. Gibson racing down after the thievery. Gibson scores 14-14 on a Gibson. 69-31. And Paris nearly has her pocket picked one more time. And then Denasia has it taken away, and Turner will race in and score on the layup drill, and the Larks trailing now by 40.
It's like the Scotties are getting back to that aggressive defense they played in the first half.
That shot up and good. We'll get to that at the start of the fourth quarter. I've got a long text message to read. They're going to be doing major improvements on the west side for Yost Center, including an entrance. I believe revamping locker rooms as Gent scores down low. All kinds of good things. A concession area, new offices, 2 stories here. Chris might even get an office. We're not sure. They might give him a broom closet.
Yeah.
Which he would deserve. At the end of the third quarter, Highland 73, Larks 33. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
It happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront because of different discoveries.
And welcome back. Hey, we want to note today at today's game that longtime HC athletic supporter and 1956 Heston Academy alumnus Earl Avey passed away recently. If there was an event held here at Yost Center, Earl was sure to be here to watch and support the Larks as a family gathers today to honor Earl. Please note that Earl Avey Memorial contributions can be made to support ongoing Heston basketball athletics programs by contacting the college's development office. So we wish Earl's family the best, and thoughts and prayers to them in this time, as Earl was always a fixture over on the bleachers. So they're talking things over about the possession. Huh? So it'll be Highland basketball coming out of the timeout for the quarter break. So
little discussion over
they're talking about
arrow position.
Yeah. And it will be Highland basketball coming out of the timeout. And they got that right. There was one jump ball, and Highland had the ball to start the third quarter. One jump ball, Heston had it, and the ultra possession arrow gives it back to Highland, as Highland leading by 40. Dinch at the elbow, back. Gibson, she'll try another three. Her three short, rebound. Dinch has it. Dinch eyed the three, goes right by Essence, gives up, and Bonway can't hang on to it. So 9.5 to go. I mean, we've got a lot of renovations coming to Yost Center. New bleachers, new scores table, new scoreboards. It's going to look like a whole different Yost Center next year. Just turning the ball over one more time. Essence catching. Denasia calling out that offense. They feed it down low. A blocking foul called. And I think they got bucket. They're asking if the bucket went in, and I think it did go for Essence. So they're waving the basket off. White picks up her third personal foul. McKenzie to bring it in, quickly finding Essence. Essence is the low block. Essence goes to work, little baby hook short, and the rebound hauled in by Highland. Purnell back in. Gibson left it for Purnell. And tipped away from Dinch. Dinch gets it back. Little ball fake, Dinch drives in. Euro step from the Turkish product. Essence with the rebound. Paris on the far side, timeout taken. The Larks want to talk it over.
It happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront because of different discoveries in genetics and chemistry. I have a professor that's passionate about it. It helps me kind of realize the potential of the field.
And welcome back here to Yost Center on the campus of Heston College. As the Larks and
Highland.
Community College Scotties on the far side, down low to Essence. Essence shot, and she draws a foul. Essence will shoot two. Foul charge to Dinch. And Essence at the free throw line as the massage train is in town.
That's right. I'm telling you.
Ow! Being left out in the cold here by Eli and Tyler, Chris's sons.
My dad's paid me. No, Eli, it's more or less for the tree work.
The free throw coming up for Essence. Essence cannot can either free throw. 73-33 our score. Larks trailing by 40. That one taken away by the Larks. Here comes Denasia on the far side. Denasia racing all the way down. Denasia throws it up, and a foul will be charged to Highland. Gibson picks up her second personal foul. And they give it up to down low Essence. And a foul whistled, or the Larks turned it over, rather. Eli, you are the man. $7:49 to go. Gibson with it straight away. Now Dinch has it. Dinch trying to feed down low. Ball loose on the floor. Essence has it. Essence in trouble and travels. Thank you, Eli. You've got some pretty good kids, Chris.
Depends on what day it is. Or what hour, or what minute.
It's kind of how I think sometimes how our friendship works.
Well, easy. It's only when it gets cold outside.
In a blizzard. I really have moved past that as the Highland gets the offensive rebound. Scoop shot by Gibson, up and good. Gibson with 16. Denasia giving up to Malaya on the far side. Malaya and Denasia playing catch between the circles. Malaya from the corner looking down.
Shot clock down to 5.
Lindsay not aware of it. Denasia will give up the heave, and they're going to call a foul on the three-point shot. And Denasia will walk to the stripe where she will shoot not one, not two, but 3 free throws. And the foul was charged to Hines. Hines picks up her second. So Denasia at the free throw line to shoot a free throw. The first one good. His second chance coming. Second free throw will not drop. And the third free throw coming up.
Not quite the full line change there, Rusty, but we got 3 new players in for the Scotties.
Yeah. And Denasia's free throw coming up. Denasia rolls the third free throw home, so Denasia 2 of 3 at the free throw stripe. 75-35, Larks trailing by 40, 6:45 to go. Highland very, very patient against the Lark zone. Davis going to work against Malaya. The runner up and good. Davis takes to the bucket. She has 14. 3 away from her season average. Hannah looking to Malaya. Malaya at the elbow. Malaya 15-foot turnaround jumper does not drop. And the rebound once again hauled in by the Scotties. Chizani backing it out. Snap a pass down low. Highland swings it back away. Ames kicking it back out. 6 on the shot clock. Gibson from straight away from way downtown. Long rebound out of bounds towards the very sparsely populated student section.
Larks have yet to commit a foul here in the second half.
There hasn't been many fouls in this game, period.
No, there have not been very many fouls. 5:35 to go, and that could be interesting. Lexi with on the far side. Hannah down low to Malaya. Malaya stepping through, shot will not drop. Rebound pulled down. And the scoop shot the other way doesn't drop. Fight for the loose ball pulled in. And the offensive rebound hauled in by Turner. Gibson far side. Davis to Turner. Turner thought about the 3, changed her mind. Chizani all the way in, off the glass, up and good. Chizani now, she has her season average guys. She has 17.
It's impressive to have four players with double-digit
Malaya cuts to the hoop and scores.
season averages.
Ames, far side. Gibson straight away. 18 on the shot clock. Chizani goes to work, and the first foul of the second half by the Larks. Foul on Essence. Picks up her third personal. Stefania Chizani.
Is that only the third foul that the Larks have committed here in the game, Russ?
Yeah, third foul. And the free throw good by Chizani. She's from Mozambique, Chris.
That's in Africa.
Okay, just checking. Second free throw coming up. That one is good. That one taken away. Chizani all the way in. Off the glass, up and good. 83-37, 4 to go. Highland just 17 away from triple digits. The first time these two teams met up, the Larks lost 110-39. And a travel committed, and the ball will stay with the Larks. McKenzie checking back in. (83-37). And it's tipped. Rebound pulled in by Highland off the turnover. Another Lark turnover. And Essence with the rebound. 3:44 to go. Malaya, excuse me, McKenzie with it. Near side to Malaya. Davis touches it up and scores. Davis with 16, 85-37. And now you kind of wonder if Highland's not going to push to hit triple digits. McKenzie was calling for it. Lexi never saw her on the far side. Malaya all the way in. Malaya left it short. Rebound Randall. Giving off White. Davis will try a three. Good. Davis buries the three, and that's 19 for Davis. 30-second timeout taken by the Larks. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
It happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
My generation is on the forefront because of different discoveries in genetics and chemistry. I have a professor that's passionate about it. It helps me kind of realize the potential.
And welcome back here to Yost Center. 2:46 to go. We're teaching Chris about computers.
Simple computers?
Simple computers.
Need somebody simpler than me to run them, apparently.
88-37, a little bit of confusion, trying to get everything organized up. I think the Larks took their final timeout right there. McKenzie fires the long two, it's missing. Eli's back to being massage duty. You know, Mike, Eli's pretty good at that. He's also a great caddy on the golf course.
Yes, I've heard that.
Foul was called on Keandra White. White picks up her fourth personal. Eli's been my caddy before.
It worked out great.
It did. It worked out great. Eli was reading my putts.
Center cup and firm. It's the best thing I've ever taught him.
Lexi makes good on the free throw.
Well, I saw Coach Franz out there shooting baskets at halftime, and I'll tell you, Russ, it's a good thing he plays golf.
I will. Where do I sign on that? I will sign up on that right now. Is the free throw good?
You're going to be the second one to sign because I'll go first.
The 88 to 39, 2.5 to play here in our fourth quarter. They skip it all the way across. Davis has knocked down 1-3. She tries her second. Will not drop. Fight for the loose ball and taken in by the Scotties. Hines, near side. Down low, Davis cuts her way, knifing her way to 2. Davis with 21.
Well, Russ, it looks like they're well on their way to that triple digits today.
Only about a minute 56 to go as Malaya, the quick release 3, doesn't drop. Rebound hauled in by the Scotties again.
They're still pushing, no sign of slowing down.
As they'll work it here on the far side. Davis will let another 3 go. That 3 crawling off. Rebound tipped. Essence has it. Paris on the far side. Paris all the way down. Paris pull-up jumper. Taken in by a just a substitution timeout where he's getting a couple subs in, leading 92-39. They give off down low. Davis tips it away, and Denasia can't hang on to it. Denasia rolls over, commits a turnover.
Took a pretty hard tumble there.
Yeah, it's about time. We're getting, new scoreboards, new bleachers, new floor. I think's on the offices. A broom closet for Chris, just for his, so he can have an office.
No windows.
No windows, and one plastic chair and one plastic table.
Fine, that's all I need.
No, I think you need some more than that. That's
The jumper up and good as Ames scores down low. 92-39, all Scotties. Denasia, her 3 long. Rebound pulled in by Hines, Clea Hines. Clea all the way in, nice little scoop shot up and good for Hines. Hines is from Overland Park, that's in Kansas, Chris.
It is. It is in Kansas.
Denasia floats it, misses, rebound. Tip saved by Hines, but Hines stepped out of bounds. A free throw, or a inbounds play coming up, rather, excuse me. Lindsay fires a 3. That does not drop, and the rebound hauled in by the Scotties one more time. Scotties have had a very definitive edge on the glass.
Shot clock's turned off here. Looks like the Scotties are content with holding the ball.
They're going to move to 21-4 and 4-3 in conference. Heston will lose its 5-3. Thanks, Mike. Math is hard. Larks are going to fall to 4-22, 0-8. And that will do it. Davis leads the way for Highland with 21. Chiziani with 12. For the Larks, they were led in scoring by Malaya Bray with 11. Essence with 6, or Mackenzie had 8. Essence with 6. That's going to do it for us. We're going to take a break and come back with the start of the men's game right here on the Lark Network.